Social awareness can be tricky, but it is crucially important to get students thinking outside of their own filter, outside of their own lived experiences, and to empathize with the the experiences and cultures and of the other people around them and other cultures that they may not come into contact every day. It's behind this black barrier here, but black is that black? No, it's black, dark brown. The underneath for my notes on my whiteboard for social awareness, I just have the word empathy because that's what this is. It's how do we develop that sense of empathy in our students, and that teachers know if there's a strong sense of empathy in adults or students or kids, it goes a long way, right? It starts to establish that relational trust. We start to think differently about the way we treat others, the decisions that we make, and that can be super powerful. So I'm just going to run you through the rest of this pathway here on the screen, tell you what to expect, and just encourage you about a billion times to reach out to me if you want to kick some ideas around. So you'll scroll down here. You found me. That's good. This will just give you an overview of what is in this pathway. Specifically, pay attention to these timestamps, please. I really don't want this to take you any more than 90 minutes. That includes the lesson planning and the teaching of the activity. I don't want this to suck up all of your time. Really, the purpose, well, I guess there are some, I'm now thinking about the resources. Two of the resources that I've provided for you are SEL specific, and one of them highlights a tool that will address this standard in certain ways and do some thinking around that. So regardless, this shouldn't be taking up hours and hours of your time. And if it is, please let me know. That way I can adjust and support you in that. So each standard has their own set of benchmarks. So this first activity is just for you to dive a little bit deeper, to do some intentional reflection on this for your own sake. There is no product or activity attached to this. It's just meant to be read through this, think about this. There's some questions down here that you could consider to kind of guide your thinking, but just take a couple of minutes. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Stefan said empathy. This is what the standards are measuring this as in a sense, or some things to look for. And if you're looking for some more, they have some indicators on the OSPI website. There's a link up here if you would like to take a look at that. Standards for the standard 4 starts on page 15. So then when you are ready, you're going to scroll down. There are 3 resources / tools provided for you here. I'm only done with 2 of them, so I'm cheating a little bit. The other resource, I'm recording the video on Tuesday because I'm incorporating someone from the Bremerton ESD. Is that Olympic region ESD capital something? I don't know. She's nice. She's cool. She's got some good stuff to say. So the first one is, it pulls in Heidi Reeser, and we talk about Pear Deck. I'm actually using this same thing for a different resource in another pathway. And then we'll talk about Flipgrid with Kim. And then this is pretty short and sweet. Would really encourage you to do some of your own research, but some global thinking, some built-in activities. This is a great resource and website to dig into. Once you have found something that you like, you'll move on to the lesson planning phase here. But if you didn't find something you like, I'm sitting on so many resources. I reached out to multiple people, and SEL is such a big focus that I've got a ton of stuff. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me and ask me to come in, hang out. We'll have a conversation about what we can do to support your students in social emotional learning. But once you've got something, here's these instructions. They'll explain everything else after here. But there's that lesson planning form, and there's a reflection piece built in, which I talk about in here. Okay, social awareness. Let's go build some empathy in our students. Let me know what I can do for you.